Welcome! I'm going to show you how to edit the bedroom mock-up in Photoshop. First you want to have this layers panel open right here. So if you don't see the layers panel, go to Window, Layers to bring it up. Now to insert your design, just click the arrow next to one of the canvas layouts and then double click the thumbnail icon in the Design-Canvas layer. And that's going to open up your smart object. And next just go to File, Open. And we're going to find the art. And then we'll go to Select All. Then Edit, Copy. And we'll click back on the Smart Object tab and go to Edit, Paste. I'm going to zoom out pressing Command minus on a Mac. It's Control minus on a PC. And you might need to resize this, so to do that, just go to Edit, Free Transform. In newer versions of Photoshop, you can just click and drag any of the four corners to resize. It used to be in older versions that you had to hold on the Shift key to keep it from getting distorted. So if you see it getting distorted as you're resizing, just go to Edit, Undo, and then do the opposite of whatever you were doing, whether that's holding down the Shift key or not holding it down. And then when you've got that done, just go to File, Save, to save the smart object, and then click the little X to close the smart object. And you can close your original graphics, and you'll see it put the art on the canvas for us, just like that. There's a lot that's editable in here. So you can change the color of the wall by going to Room Background and clicking the little arrow next to the room background layer, and then click the arrow next to Color Changing Wall, and then double click the thumbnail icon in the Change Wall Color layer. And that's going to open up the color picker. You can change the color by clicking in the rainbow slider here, and then clicking in the gradiated box to change the lightness and darkness of the color. Or you can enter the color values if you know them. Or you can kind of hover over the image and just click to sample actual colors that are in the image. And there's a lot of stuff that you can change the color of. For instance, you can change the color of this pot by going to Plant, then going to Pot, and then double clicking the thumbnail icon on the Color Pot layer. And let's say I want to use this color for other stuff. I can just click in this box next to the pound sign and then press Command C on a Mac or Control C on a PC, and that'll copy that color. And like say with the nightstand, I can click the little arrow next to that and then double click the thumbnail icon next to the Color Dash Nightstand layer, and we'll just click in the box next to the pound sign and drag to highlight, and then press Command V on a Mac or Control V on a PC. You can do the same with the lamp if you want to. Click the arrow next to lampshade and double click the thumbnail icon. You can also turn the light on and off by double clicking the eye icon next to this Turn the Light On layer. Can change the color of the bedding or the design too. So let's say we wanted to change the design of the pillows. You could click the arrow next to pillows and then click the arrow next to pillow left or pillow right, and then double click on the Design-Pillow thumbnail icon. Open our art again. And go to Select All, Edit, Copy. Click on the Smart Object tab and go to Edit, Paste. And then File, Save. We'll do that for the other pillow. Since we already copied that, I just had to go to Edit, Paste, or Command V. We'll save the smart object. Now to change the color of the bedding, you click the arrow next to comforter after you've clicked the arrow next to bed. And you'll see there's several layers here. There's a couple layers where you can change the design of the front of the comforter or the back. You can also change the color of the whole comforter or the color of just the front or the back. So we'll just double click the thumbnail icon and change the color of the comforter. So there's lots of options in this mock-up, and that's pretty much all there is to editing the bedroom mock-up in Photoshop. If you want to use this as a thumbnail online, like on Etsy, just go to File, Save As, and then save a version as a JPEG. So you want to change the drop-down menu next to Format from Photoshop to JPEG. And then if you want to save a layered PSD file too, you can go back to File, Save As, and then this time just leave the drop-down menu set to Photoshop, and then you can just maybe change the name so you can have a different file for each of your designs. And please message me at melissabmockups.com if you have any questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you get updates to future videos. And as always, this mockup and other mockups are available at melissabmockups.com. Thank you.